Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Sanskaar Den. Today I'm going to teach you all how to use the Zoom application properly. So let's take a look at the Zoom application. So this is the Zoom app. Open. Yeah. So over here we have four options. One is saying new meeting, join, schedule or share screen. Now over here we have four tabs: contacts, meetings and chat. Right? And this is the settings option. And if you click over here, you can add a personal note, take a view at look at your account, settings, then your profile, check for updates. You can switch accounts, sign out, or you can even buy the full version. This is just the free version. So if you want to join a Zoom meeting, you can click on join. So it will ask you for the meeting ID. You can enter your name, and for example you enter a valid meeting ID, it's going to take you to a new pop-up menu where it will ask you for the meeting password. I'll be doing that. So first let's learn how to schedule a Zoom meeting. So as soon as you stay, the security is going to ask you that the webcam application is allowed. So click on schedule. So it's initially it will say Sanskaar Arora Zoom meeting. Okay, let it be that. So you can even change it. For example, you can make it my meeting, right? Start. So you can select a date. For example, I'll schedule a meeting for today at around, what's the time? The time is 7:05. So let me keep it for 7:15. Duration in a free session like the normal Zoom version, you can keep a Zoom meeting of 45-40 minutes in which you can have three or more participants. But if you want to keep a Zoom meeting of more, it will say it has 40-minute limit with three or more participants. Okay, click do not show this message again. You can make it a recurring meeting. So if you make it a recurring meeting, there's no time. You can start it at any time of the day. So if your start time is 9:15, and let me keep the duration 1 hour, right? And it'll say time zone India, so you can choose the time zone, right? Now meeting ID. You can choose to generate the meeting ID automatically, in which the Zoom is going to give you a special meeting ID, or you can use your personal ID. So let me keep it generate automatically because this is more secure. Like you don't want to disclose your personal ID to everyone. For security, passcode. You can enter your own passcode. For example, I'll keep the passcode as 123. In videos, like you can keep your host, so you are the host because you are organizing the meeting, right? So if you click on host video on, so your video will be on throughout. And if you click it off, so you won't be able to turn on your video. So let's keep it on. For participants also you have to turn it on. Okay, and okay, from here you can schedule it or put up a reminder and click on advanced options. So it will say allow participants to join at any time, mute upon entry. So you can click mute upon entry, that's great. Then request permission to unmute participants, that's the security issues. And automatically record. So if you click on this, the Zoom meeting will be recorded on your computer. Now if you click on the save button, and it will say the scheduling. Your meeting is scheduled. Yeah, okay. It's like Outlook. Let's close it. Okay. So if you click on the meetings tab, it will say my meeting today from 7:15 to 8:15. Meeting ID so and so, right? Okay. So this way you can schedule a meeting. Like I'll schedule a meeting today which I want to start tomorrow. But if you want to start a meeting instantly, click on the new meeting option. So it'll instantly start a new meeting. Oh, okay. Yeah. So from here you can unmute your audio. Okay. Now if you want to end the meeting, click on the end meeting. You can either leave it or end the meeting for all participants, right? I'll be showing you all the controls in a meeting, okay, after some time. So end the meeting. Now if you click share screen, so enter a meeting ID which you have scheduled, but you are not in the meeting. For example, if my meeting ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So if I click share, so it's going to start sharing my screen in that meeting ID. Since it was an invalid meeting ID, it's saying it's invalid. Done. So if you click over here, the start, so you can start the meeting at any time, even before the scheduled time. So start. Our Zoom meeting has started. I won't be starting my video because you guys can already see my video. To start the video, click on this option. To unmute yourself, click on the unmute button, right? Now if you click on the security, so it'll give you a few options. Lock meeting, enable waiting room, allow participants to share screen. So lock meeting, see, I'll explain it to you one by one. Number one, lock meeting. So when you lock a meeting, the participants will not be able to enter your meeting. So only the people who are inside the meeting will stay inside and no outsider can enter your meeting. It's a great feature as it keeps the unwanted guests outside. So I'll just lock it. So you have locked the meeting, none else can join. Now, if you click on enable waiting room, means whenever somebody joins, it's going to show that so and so is waiting. So it's your choice either to admit or directly remove the participant. Now allow participants to share screen. So this means the participants who are inside the meeting, they can share the screen. Okay, I'll explain the share screen option later. Chat, rename themselves and unmute themselves to speak. So if you have to rename yourself, just right click. Okay, that's not working now. It actually works for other participants. It doesn't work for the host because I am the meeting host. So if I want to change my name, so I'll click on more. It will say rename or edit profile picture. So I'll just show you how to edit the profile picture. So click on edit profile picture. So you can either change the picture, zoom in, zoom out, right? So let me change the picture. It's going to ask me. So I'll just open this tab, open. I have my picture over here. So I'll set this picture as my profile photo. It takes some time to refresh. Now I'll rename myself. So enter a new screen name. So instead of Sanskaar Arora, I can write Sanskaar. Okay. So my name has been changed, Sanskaar. Instead of my full name, it's just my first name. Now close this. Now open the chat. To open the chat, you can either press Alt plus H or open the chat from this. Now there are options to everyone in the meeting. So whatever I type, like hello, so this message will be visible to each and every person inside the meeting. Okay? Yes. Now I'm the host, so I can change, like participants can chat with no one. So when I click this, if I send a message like hello, so I will send a message, but the participants will not be able to reply to this message. Now if I say host only, so participants will be able to send messages to me only, but not to the other participants privately. Now if I say everyone publicly, so if I click on everyone publicly, the participants will be able to message me privately, each other privately. So that's the option. And everyone public and directly means they'll be able to message themselves, me, plus nobody else. Okay? Yeah. Now close this. over here the Zoom will be keeping a time note, like the Zoom meeting has been on for 4 minutes and 11 seconds, right? Now if you click on the record option, you are muted, the recording will not include audio, and if you click continue, so it will start recording. Okay, now you can pause the recording, stop the recording. It will be converted to MP4 when the meeting ends. Okay, so it will be saved on your computer. Yeah. So let me show you the audio settings first. So from here you can select the microphone. Like mine, I'll keep this, the earphone which I'm using at the moment. Then select a speaker. So I'll keep it as X Shots Pro. Now you can leave the computer audio. So when you leave the computer audio, whatever is going inside the meeting, no, you will not be able to hear it. When you join the audio, you will be able to hear it. Now, to test whether your audio works and microphone. So click test. So you say, do you hear a ringtone? I do hear a ringtone. So I'll click yes. Speak and pause. Do you hear a replay? Yeah, I can hear a replay. Speaker and microphone looks good. Fine, finish. Now moving on to the main audio settings. From here you can select the speaker volume, like how much volume you want to hear. Like for example, this is the volume. So I'll hear, like the sound will be little low, but if I keep it full, it'll crack a lot. That's not good. So the ideally you should keep it in the center. Now it says microphone. So if I keep it at 100%, it's going to take a lot of input and a lot of extra noise is going to come. So you can, best is to keep the microphone at over here, somewhere here. So suppress background noise, you can keep it as high because it's going to suppress the background noise. Okay. From here only you can go to the general settings. So start zoom when I enter Windows, so and so. Full screen, reaction skin tone. There's a very good feature called reaction in zooms. So when you click on reactions, you can either give a clap, a thumbs up, joy, open mouth, cheers, and even a heart. Now let's take a look at the video settings. See, it's my video, I have not connected the camera. So it will say original ratio, means original. If you turn it off, it's gonna zoom in, HD, mirror my video, touch up my appearance, hide non-video participants, maximum participants you can see in the gallery view, 25 or 49, right? Troubleshooting. Now from here you can go to the share screen. So window size when screen sharing, full screen mode, maximize video, maintain current size. So best is to keep it at maintain current size because you don't want everything to go. So click on chat. Show audio message button. Left side bar theme. You can keep it a dark theme and a light theme. Okay? Fine. Now this is a great option of background and filters. So if you have your camera on, if you click on a background, only you will be visible, rest everything around you would be in this backdrop. So currently I can't show it to you because my camera you can already see, so I cannot connect a second camera. And in the video filters you can select boost, noir, cinnamon, cream, seafoam, sepia, gum, etc. You can also add funny video filters. You can add props. Then you can use Studio Effects Beta. So you can add fake eyebrows, mustache, lip color. You can change your lip color as well. So over here you can, better is to turn off this option because you only want it for this meeting. Now profile, you can edit your profile from here only. Then statistics. Done. Now I'm going to log in from my mobile and show you what all can be done with the participants in Zoom. So I'll enter the meeting ID 77529 063125. So join. So it's connecting. See, automatically another person is in here. That's me only. So it's saying he's connecting to audio. So best is you don't connect to audio. My camera is on. Turn off the camera. Right? Okay. Now from here right click you can say ask to start video. So when you do this, a pop-up will show on the other person's screen asking him to start the video. You can also ask, like, you chat with the person, so it's saying a direct message. So I'll say hello. So this message will not only be visible to the person who's inside the meeting, rest nobody else will be able to see it. Okay? Now I can rename the person. Instead of Sanskaar Arora, I can keep him as only Arora. I can just rename him. Now I can pin his video. So pinned the video. So my video is small over there and this person's video will be as your main video. From here you can change the view, gallery view and speaker view. So in gallery view you will see all the participants in one screen, and in the speaker view you will only see the person who is speaking. Now you can say remove pin. You can also make this person the host. So for example, I'll make him the host. So do you want to change the host to Aurora? Yes, I'll just change it. So Aurora is the host now, so I will not have any controls which the host has. So now from my other device, I'm going to make myself the host. Okay, so I'll say make host from this device. Yes, so it says you are the host now because I made myself the host. From here you can remove this participant report. So I'll just show you everything. Okay, from here if you say report, so it's going to send a report to Zoom and they're going to do a full check of the person's account. Then if you say hide non-video participants, so only your video will be visible and the participants who have turned on their cameras. So if you say hide non-video, okay, then 1 minute, show non-video, so all the participants will be visible. You can also put the person in the waiting room. So it'll say waiting room Aurora. So you can even send a message to the person in the waiting room. So I'll just say hi, wait for a minute. Okay, send. So nobody will receive this message inside the meeting, only the people in the waiting room will receive this message. This message will go to all the people. So I can either remove this person or admit him. So let me just admit him. So the person will come in the meeting, right? It's saying joining. Joined. Fine. There's one more feature in which you can remove the person. So if you remove a person once, the person will never be able to join with that particular ID. So I'll do that in the end. Now let's move on to the share screen. So when you click on the share screen, it'll ask you to share the whiteboard, your mobile, your screen, like my tablet on Chrome, another window like the OBS Studio which I have. So you can either share the computer sound or not. So let's share the whiteboard first. And I'll say share computer sound, or yeah, share it. Share. So I'll start sharing. I'll maximize it. So first of all, there are a few options like select. You can select whatever is there. You minimize it. Yeah, that's going to be better. So from here, if you click, you can manage the participants. From here only, security, you can log the meeting. And one more thing, from more, you can disable annotation for others. Okay, now annotating is something like if you turn on the annotation option, anybody will be able to draw something on your screen, right? So from here, if I choose disable annotation for others, only I will be able to annotate, rest nobody. You can add text, so you can choose the color. Let me keep it black. First create a text box, then say hi, like, and now you can change the color. So it's red. Change. Okay. So zoom automatically changes if the other speakers don't work. So you can choose the width. So let me make it thick. Now, okay. Yeah. 1 minute. Yes. So you can undo whatever you have done. You can redo it. Spotlight. So when you spotlight, it will be sort of a laser, so you can point. This is a great feature for teaching. You can add stamps like star, 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 star. Like eraser, just erase it. Just touch it and it will get erased. So I'll undo a few movements. The text got disappeared. So undo, 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 undo. Yes, eraser, then erase what needs to be erased. I need to erase the star. So instead of a star, you can put arrow, or you can put take, cross, question mark, heart, anything. Now close it. Now remote control. So remote control is something like if you give the remote control to participant A, for example, that participant will be able to control your screen. So you have to be very careful to whom you need to give the remote control. You can stop the sharing right now. So you can see the share screen is over now, right? Now let's share screen, the normal screen. Let's start sharing it. So it's saying you're sharing the screen. Okay, I'll minimize the tab so you can see my screen clearly, right? Now if I click on this annotate option, so it's going to show this mouse. So now I can do anything on my screen. If you turn it off, like now select, you can select things, then text. Over here also you can add text, like I add text. Yes, I've added the text, right? So it'll create a text box, then the text will be like this. So I'll grab an eraser and erase everything. Now if I turn the spotlight on, so you can see the red laser, right? Like, okay, yeah, the laser light is visible. So for example, I want to point that I am opening this app called this PC, Mozilla Firefox, BlueGen, so and so. Like I'll open WhatsApp from here. So the red pointer will be visible to each and every participant. Okay. Now over here also you can add stamps, then you can add text, draw. So you can draw shapes, arrows. Okay. Then you can add circles. You can add boxes, highlight boxes. Okay, this is for highlighting. You can, like, if you turn this off, then you, for example, I'm opening Google Chrome, so this Chrome will be visible. Okay, fine. The Chrome will be visible. Okay, great. Now you can open I'll open this app called this PC. So this will be visible as the share screen. Close it. Let me stop the share screen, right? So this is A. Now you can directly share what's on your browser, the selected tab. So I'll like live streaming YouTube, like share. So when I'll share it, so you can see only this will be visible, rest my normal screen will not be visible.
From here also I can do annotating. I'll pause the share. I can start my video, stop it, right? I can do many things. Now I'll just stop the screen share. Now there's one more screen sharing. You can share any app which is open. So I'll click OBS Studio. So only the studio will be shared. Now in the studio everything is visible. So let me close it. I'll stop the share. Now in advanced, you can share the portion of your screen, your sound only, content from the second camera, and you can share files, boxes. Okay, fine, done. Now if you click on the arrow, you can choose one participant can share at a time, multiple participants can share simultaneously, and if you click on advanced sharing options, you can choose who can share, host only or all participants. If you click on all participants, for that you must enable this multiple participants can share simultaneously. So it's loading, it will take some time. Yeah, so it keeps changing the microphone if one microphone doesn't work. So I've changed it. Fine, all participants can share the screen now. Done. Great. So this was all about Zoom. Now let me take you guys about participant tab. So click on the participants tab. From here you can do everything which we did by right clicking. So from here if you click on more, this is like more. So you can say ask start video, make host, rename, put in waiting room, remove, report. Okay, let me remove this person. So I'll say remove. So you want to remove? Yes, remove. Automatically the other person gets removed. And if I try to log in again from this device, like okay, I'll just log in, join. Yeah, since it's like on the other phone also at the same account, so it's taking in the password, it's saying that I'm the host. Fine, let me try from another account. Yeah, meeting ID, let me get the meeting ID 77529063125, password 125. Yeah, enter. Yeah, say this, it's saying you have been removed by the host previously and you cannot rejoin the meeting. You're removed. So that was all about Zoom, the basic features. Now chat. See, if you send somebody a personal message, it will say direct message, because earlier it was a private message. So it's after the new update. You can close it. Okay, yeah. Now let me show you how to download Zoom. So open a new tab, search Zoom, right? So it's loading, right? So it will say zoom.us. So like click download. So it will say download center. So from here you can download it, Zoom plugin for IBM Notes, extension for browser, mobile apps, or you can directly join a meeting via the web. So let me show it to you. So join a meeting. So in this you need not install the Zoom app, right? So let me copy the meeting ID and password. So I'll copy the meeting ID 775290631. Slide 775. 1 minute. Let me open the Zoom app. And 3125. So click on join. So when you join, it's going to ask you for the password. So I'll say cancel. Click open. So if you don't see, click launch. So okay, launch the meeting. Since I've already installed the app, it's saying you have to launch it in the app. So I'll say open in Zoom meetings. So it'll automatically take me because I already have a Zoom meeting going on, right? Fine. And if you end the meeting, you can end the meeting for all participants. In this, the meeting gets disconnected for all participants who are in the meeting. And if you leave the meeting, you have to make a participant the host of the meeting, and then you can leave it. So reactions, I already told you about reaction. Now it's saying encryption enhanced. Link, you can copy the link, the passcode, you're the host. Settings, so you can open the Zoom settings, right? So general, yeah. There's one more thing. In recording, you can change the location. Zoom already gives you 164 GB storage. You can choose a location, record a separate audio file for each participant who speaks. Like you can add a timestamp, or you can, if you click record during screen sharing, anytime a person shares screens in a Zoom meeting, it will automatically record whatever is being shared. Let me end the meeting. Yes. Close it, so it's converting, right? So Zoom, okay, audio playback, right? Because I'd already recorded a few minutes of Zoom of this meeting. So still it's not 8:15 yet, so it's still giving an option to start. So from the meetings tab, you can delete this meeting. You can recover it. Okay, fine. Now if you click on settings, no, not from here, you can switch to the landscape view. Okay, there are two views, portrait and landscape. From here you can go to my profile. So when you click on my profile, it's going to take you to the browser, to the Zoom. It's going to ask you to sign in. So when you sign in, like click on the account, password, sign in. So it's going to check whether you're a robot or not. Click square box. Okay, next. What's saying tractors? Okay, there are no tractors. Skip. Log in. Yes. You can edit your plan, your personal meeting ID. Okay, meetings, webinars, settings. Now over here you get more settings. So waiting room enabled, passcode enabled, right? Then personal meeting, you can change the passcode from here. Require password joining by phone logged. So host video, participant video, computer audio. Allow participants. So when you click on allow participants to join before the host, so the participants will be able to join before you have started the meeting. So let's say the participants can join 5 minutes before the start time. So I'll say 15 minutes. They can join before the start time. Okay? Yes. You can add reminders in meetings, basic. Yeah. You can require encryption. You can change private chat, auto saving chat. Like you can save the chat, file transfer, email notifications, and others. Okay. Now let's go to security. So in waiting room, fine. Now you can go to user management. From here you can directly schedule a meeting, join a meeting, or host a meeting, right? So when you click on users, you can upgrade your plan, right? So I don't want to upgrade the plan. Let me close it. You can copy, like see, this is a scheduled meeting, like my personal, and I have a class, and for this is the meeting. I'll copy the invitation. Then let me go to notepad. Yes. So the invitation, you can change it. Sanskaar Arora. You can just give it a new heading, Zoom meeting. Here's the topic of the meeting. You can change it, time. Recurring means it doesn't have a fixed time, so you can give it a fixed time, like you have to join it around 4. So this is the link, passcode and the meeting ID, right? Don't save. So guys, that's all for today. Please like the video, share it and subscribe to my channel Sanskaar Arora. And until then, rise and shine.